Yo, it's your boy Sluggin', but you guys already know what the deal is. Alright, check this out. We're going to be starting out with Yuji and what's the changes. So we're gonna just have the people on the list that I think is just really worth talking about. Yuji, Geto, and of course Yuta. So that's gonna be the three people I'll be talking about today in this video, guys. If there's other more people that's important, but I'll do more some digging on that. But right now, I think these three got really big changes. Right, let's check out on Yuji, right? So performing Black Flash now, he's gonna be so when he performed in Black Flash, the changes on here. So once he go into this zone outburst, right? This is pretty much a new thing right there. Zone outburst. Even Yuta get this, so we'll explain this. Increase own Black Flash rate by 100% for 3 turn. Increase own Jujutsu damage by 30% for 3. So Yuji got a huge buff. So he's get this new zone outburst, but everything else is pretty much the same, except that zone outburst is gonna be a thing, and even Yuta have this. But instead of for Taijutsu for Yuta, it's gonna be Jujutsu. So now let's go check out the skill. So skill 1, as you see, damage increase. Damage dealt is 150%, right? So now with the new update to exchange is now 40% increase more, 190% Jujutsu damage to, there's a chance to perform Black Flash. And you know what happened? Once Yuji perform Black Flash, he's gonna go crack. So big change for his skill 1. His skill 1 now is very valuable. Skill 2, nothing changed. I could see right here, there's no change, but of course increase on crit rate and increased on Black Flash rate percentage by 66.9%. Very good. I like this a lot. And of course, it's really broken. It doesn't need change. It's already good. Now let's go for skill 3. Skill 3, damage 344% Taijutsu damage to the select enemy with 4 hits. Decrease the selected enemy with critical hit resistance by 34.4% for 2 turns. So alright, there's gonna be a huge change for the skill 3, the triple kick, right? Now let's check it out. As you guys can see, the damage output already increased by about 90 to 100% to Jujutsu damage, still hitting it 4 times, but instead of that, this is going to decrease the selected enemy crit hit resistance by 51% for 2 turns. As you see, the old one, it's 34% for 2 turns. So an increase of literally 15% increase on this. Pretty crazy. And of course, you have us performing Black Flashes to 1 to 3 hits. Very impressive. So now he just hitting Black Flash. Like this Yuji, the green Yuji got a big buff, but he's gonna be hitting Black Flash so consistency. Like it's gonna be so crazy when he hit. Alright, and let's check out his ultimate. Deal 898% Jujutsu damage 3 hit. The first hit become Black Flash, right? Same thing gonna be in here, but the damage increase is 1200% now. Yeah, Yuji is gonna be crack, you guys. Yuji is now becoming crack. I'm gonna have to make a tier list video later on. Not today, but you guys will see it later on. Tier list gonna be changed, and these units are getting up there. Sheesh, right? Of course, we got the same thing from the previous one, hitting the Black Flash for the first time, right? But then increase hit Black Flash damage, increase the first and third crit hit damage too. So since Yuji's gonna be hitting Black Flash really consistently, he's just gonna keep on getting them Black Flash, and his damage output is gonna increase further. Yeah, very good change for Yuji. Now let's go up into Geto. So of course, right, we just try and make this quick and short so this video is not too long, but you guys kind of get the gist. Yuji is getting up there, and it's just worthwhile. Right, now here we go. This one, there's no changes into well, Geto don't really have Black Flash, so that's not gonna be activated. But I believe they're getting additional curse energy in the beginning of the turn for Geto. So Geto's gonna be really nice. And of course, this is the old old one right here, 180% to melee, to Jujutsu damage, and curse any greater. So skill 1 didn't really change at all, as you guys could see, right? There's even though it shows all this, they already had this before. Now it's more they have it right now. They just showing you what they could have had. Nothing really changed for his skill 1 from what I'm seeing. Of course, it's just like a little bit increase of the percentage, but it's not a huge one, right? I just think that's not huge enough for me to and of course the Jujutsu damage increased by 50%. It's pretty nice too, right? But it's pretty much almost the same. There's nothing really changed for the skill 1. Let's go to hop in the skill 2. Deals 207% range Jujutsu damage, hitting it 3 times. And of course the reason why skill 2 was really bad and now they fix it, it had a restriction. So the restriction is if own curse energy is 30 or above, you could start applying the debuff, and even the Jujutsu debuff at 40 curse. This was so bad. Gladly, you guys gonna see now. Not only it increased the damage output, you guys, there's no restriction. You could start using his skill 2 right off the gate and start stacking this bad boy. And it's only 25 curse energy too, just the same. But that's why like Geto felt really bad, because in the beginning you're gonna have to have curse energy just sitting there, and it's a restriction that didn't be needed. And of course it's pretty much everything's the same when it comes to like decreasing up to 35%. It's pretty much the same from the other one, just a little bit more, as you can see at level 10. It's just a little bit more, but it's a lot better, right? Of course in the beginning 28%, that's what you're gonna be getting flat out until until you got more curse energy, and that's when it's gonna get way better. So it's it's pretty much a little bit the same, but now you could just use it right off the gate instead of waiting a certain turn to get his curse energy up, or running Kaito into your team to get your curse energy up float, right? So very good. And Jujutsu damage, pretty much the same thing. Everything is the same except for the restriction, and of course a little bit of percentage received when it comes to it. So Geto got a huge buff, and even of course damage dealing. Very cool. Skill 3. Skill 3 deals 20% range damage and hitting to all allies. This thing was actually really good, right? The higher the curse energy, the greater the damage output. Right, now let's go look at his newly added ones. Increase own damage by 10%. One time, depending on how much curse energy increase, it could increase by 100% if you have a max of 60 curse energy on you. So yes, y'all, he's just increases his damage just for free pretty much. And Geto really get curse energy really quick though. Deal 200% range to just that to all enemy. Before it was 120, now it's 200%. The guy is going crazy now. Increase all enemy damage received by 10%, 3 turns. Increase all enemy damage. So he debuffing, right? He debuff. Oh my god, the dude actually got a debuff on this thing now. Holy smokes! So skill 3 is looking crazy too. Of course, it's not better than the skill 2 because the skill 2 is a higher debuff, but this is actually not bad too. It's gonna cost 30, and yeah, it should cost 30. That thing is insane. All enemy, and it lasts for 3 turns. This is pretty crazy. So against like bosses that have a lot of enemy on the field, and you wanna, and they say damage receive. So it's not like jujitsu or taijutsu related. It's all damage, y'all. This is kind of nuts, right? But of course, if there's a single target, skill 2. If there's multiple targets, skill 3, right? But then skill 2 is still the better option. But Geto become a damage dealer too. So this man can crack, man. They did Geto justice. I really do like these changes for Geto. I think Geto actually got like one of the better buff. He's gonna be rising up for me for sure. Alright, now let's go check out his ultimate. Deals 330% range Jujutsu damage to all allies. Okay, we already had this before, right? This is the old stuff. And now let's go for the new stuff. You could see the damage different, right? Damage 300. And now the new one is 760, doubling. Bro, they double his damage output, and this is AoE. Of course, the reason why it hits a little bit harder, because what people don't understand, Geto really get curse energy really fast, and like depending on how many curse energy the skill activate, increased damage up to 200%. It's pretty much almost the same what they had before, I believe. I'm not sure. Oh wait, 2 turns decrease. Oh no, that's the ultimate thing. No, I could have sworn Geto had this before. It doesn't really show it in here, but now increase own damage by 20% for one time. Yeah, he's just going crazy now. His damage is going crazy with the double increase to this thing. Even crazy though. Reduce own curse energy by 60, and this is a big W for Geto, because Geto, he gets a lot of curse energy, guys. Like, the man gets so much curse energy, it's not funny, right? Before, when he uses ultimate, all his curse energy get consumed. Now, when he uses ultimate, it only takes 60 from his ultimate. So guess what? Way better. Geto definitely is one of the better one. We got the buff. All right, now let's go move on to the final one. You guys already came here for. We came here for Yuta, and Yuta is gonna go nutty. Skill 1, only thing that's different, let's make it quick and short over here, right? His damage output increased by a good 90% right there. 90% increase on skill 1, and a increased skill crit hit rate. So of course that's very good. And of course the cool thing about Yuta, him performing Black Flash just like Yuji. Of course, he always perform all this stuff, but now when you get Black Flash, increase own Jujutsu damage by 20% for 3 turns. So yeah, Yuta is going crazy now. I like the change for his skill 1. It's a 90% increase, which highly needed because he gonna need some curse energy, and here's why. Right, so the old posting deals 135% to Jujutsu to all enemies, right? So this one, what before it does, it decreased the enemy crit hit resistance by 50% for 2 turns, depending on its own Jujutsu enemy remaining HP instant kill. So it still have the instant kill, right? So keep in mind, look at the skill 2. Oops, give me a second. Yeah, look at the skill 2, right? So when you look at that skill 2, you're just thinking like, okay, that's pretty crazy. Crazy, right? And the crit hit resistance, check out the new one. This is what we get. This is nuts. Deal 150%, right? So it's a little bit more. The damage doesn't get changed too much, but it got changed a little bit. But this is the thing that's more important. Increase all enemy Jujutsu damage received by 14% for 2 turns. This is at level 10 though, by the way. Bro, that is insane. So instead of lowering the crit rate thing, now he's lowering Jujutsu damage, so making all Jujutsu users even better for AoE. Man, they gonna go crazy. So I like this a lot. Of course, it's depending on how many curse energy the skills that increase Jujutsu damage is up to 35%, and this is lasting for 2 turns, you guys. This is insane. See, if Yuta have like 60 curse energy, they going crazy. And man, it's just, man, I could tell you all these changes are really good. So global players, I get it. Utah's out there, Ghetto's out there. Man, this gonna make people want to go use their cubes for them now, especially Ghetto. Right now, as you can see, his skill 3, Yuta. Let's go check it out. Deal combined damage equal to 137% Taijutsu, 189 to Jujutsu, 172 Taijutsu, and just a whole bunch of Jujutsu and everything, right? So hitting it 4 times. So of course, there's not much that got changed except for like maybe a few 2% increase to the Jujutsu, but skill 3 was cracked already to begin with, so additional 2% added to his damage output is already a big W. And of course, we're gonna go for this final ultimate skill. I believe nothing changed there, so nothing changed there, and that's fine. But he did get a free passive, increase his own Jujutsu damage by 20% for 3 turns when performing a Black Flash. So Yuta is cracked, you guys. The man Yuta is cracked, and of course, if I have to go for it, man, the big winner for the 3 that I just chose into this video is definitely gonna be Suguru Geto is the big winner. Congrats to this man. This man deserve it. Yuta was already strong. It doesn't. I'm saying when it comes to like who got the better buff, because Yuta, he's strong, and of course Yuji too, right? So there's not going to be big changes for Yuta. Yuta's already going to be exceeding what he does already, even better now, even far better than was. But Geto definitely got that love, and he deserved it. The man's going to be moving up in my tier list. You guys will see a video on that like later on, right? This gonna be lit. And of course, I gotta give it to Yuji. Yuji, I've been bashing on this boy. Now he deserves to get up a bit too. So that's gonna be cool. Yuta already stay where he at. He's already in a tier 0 in my list anyways. But these two, just to let you guys know, they moving up with these new balance changes. But I hope you guys enjoy. This is your boy Slugger, and you guys already know what the deal is. We out of here. One.